I'm sure you've probably heard it before, either in your local lounge or at an event or anything like that. But today we're going to talk about cigar wrappers and how a lot of people say 90% of a cigar's flavor comes from the wrapper. So today we're going to go to the factory floor and we're going to find out the truth, whether or not most of your flavor comes from the wrapper or if it's just bullshit. Let's get into it. Right here we have an H99 Tabacchiato, fresh off the rolling room floor. Now, you may have heard these referred to as puros or fuma, but we call them Tabacchiatos. Same thing, it's 100% H99 hybrid wrapper leaf. Now you may notice the cigar's unfinished look, and that's because it is. It's essentially just the binder and the filler portion of a cigar, but the leaf used to make it is the H99 wrapper. So again, it's the H99 wrapper as a binder and the H99 wrapper as filler. Now, one important thing to notate about Tabacchiatos is you never smoke the whole thing. If you smoke the whole thing, you'll probably get sick. It's a little overwhelming. Again, it's 100% all wrapper leaf. You essentially smoke these to, one, make sure the leaves are ready, and two, to see what the wrapper leaf is going to taste like. So when you blend your cigars, you know what notes are coming from which leaf. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the H99, you know that I'm looking for notes of espresso, leather, and cedar. And for those of you not familiar with the H99, it is a stock cut Habano and Corojo 99 wrapper, hence the name H99. And you get predominant notes of cedar, espresso, and leather. Now, we're gonna take a couple puffs of this and see if any of those notes come through out of this, or if maybe the binder and filler make a bigger difference than what we know. So off the initial light up, I get a lot of that cedar forward flavor. However, I'm not picking up on too much leather or too much of the espresso, but maybe that'll happen a little farther down in the Tabacchiato. So we're gonna keep smoking and see what happens. Now, normally H99 is like a medium to medium full-bodied cigar, but smoking this Tabacchiato, let me tell you what, I taste every bit of that full, bold body that comes from the H99. It's definitely very prominent, very pungent, and definitely like hits you in the taste buds, but in all of the right ways. Now you may notice after just a few puffs, the cigar burns rather quickly, and again, it's just because it's pure wrapper leaf. So it's going to burn a lot quicker than it normally would, but look at that. So I'll say I'm about a fourth of the way through the cigar, and I'm really only getting earthiness and cedar. However, the H99 is espresso, leather, and cedar. Now, I know that some cigars are made with 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, and I'm starting to think that maybe those other leaves are where a lot of this flavor is coming from, and that 90% of the flavor actually doesn't come from the wrapper. I mean, it would be crazy to think about having a cigar with multiple leaves and saying that most of the flavor just comes from one, because every tobacco leaf tastes different, which is why you hunt down so many different leaves when you're rolling cigars, which is why you try so many different blends. You do 90% of one, 10% of the other, or X, Y, and Z, just to get the flavors correct. All right, guys, so we're about a third, if not half of the way through the cigar, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm only getting notes of cedar and earth, so I think if you guys get the opportunity, you should definitely try a Tabacchiato of any of your favorite brands and put this to the test and let me know what you guys think down below. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. 90% of your flavor does not come from the wrapper. Still a fucking banger of a cigar, but I wish I had the rest of it. All right, guys, as always, I love you. Bye.